What's up, All-Stars? Welcome back.
Hey there.
God. Hold on.
What? No, we're going. We have to go.
We're going. B was just so loud.
Yeah, how do I turn my volume down? Because everyone's real
in your
fucking
ears?
loud.
You got to
yeah.
reach over there. I think it's the
That
third
was my
one from the
volume
left.
setting.
You got to reach all the way over there.
I like it
Oh
loud.
my God.
Making B work right off the jump. I like it.
We're
The
having
third
to.
knob. Yeah, that one.
Nope.
Maybe it's the fourth one? That's what I
You're
would
probably
have
in the
thought.
fourth one. It's the one that's turned up the most, and that was the one that I was plugged into, and I
Nice.
turned it up the most.
Nice.
This feels better, baby.
I like a lot of volume in my ears.
Are you or a loved one suffering from a
Yes.
large, loud volume knob? Please call.
How did you know?
Anyway.
Please call 1-800. Lower your amplitude.
Hello and welcome to No Bards Allowed, a Dungeons & Dragons TTRPG podcast hosted by a group of amateur entertainers but professional friends.
Hey, that's
For
us.
now.
For now.
Which one, though?
How many
Yeah.
times are we going to make that joke before we stop making it in the intro?
Well, that depends. Do you think it's a joke?
I think
I think it's real as hell.
people need to start commenting on our most recent posts on Instagram and say, "Shut up! Stop making the joke," and we'll stop.
Yeah.
But if everyone does it, then we'll do it.
Yeah, we'll never do it again.
It's engagement bait at this point.
Yeah.
Give us comments.
Give us comments.
Yeah.
We want them
Type-
tasty
type-
comments.
Type "This show sucks" with the wizard emoji.
Oh, we're so needy,
And
guys. We're so
then-
freaking needy today.
I feel like it's been a minute. We've earned a little bit of because what
We've earned a little bit
we
of
took
need.
a little break after 19 and then
Yeah.
did like some Northdale action
And
which was
well,
fun.
to
Yeah.
be, to be
Northdale.
fair, a little bit of a break has been how many months?
Yeah,
now?
a while.
I have it
It's
down.
been-
Actually, the last time we played was the 8th of January.
That's crazy.
Wow.
No, the last time we played this campaign. was
This
the 8th of
campaign,
January.
yes.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Yeah, did
Last
some
time we
little
played
one-shots that
Border-
are to come out at some point in the
And
future. But
we're coming fresh off of Shadow over Northdale. So if you've been listening, thank you very much. It's been a heavy time.
Dude, yeah.
yeah, and if you're new to the pod after Shadow over Northdale, welcome. This is episode 20 of our first long-form campaign we're doing for the pod. And yeah, this is, we're going to try to recap what we've done so far as best we can today so that if you want to jump in here for now and then maybe go back later to check out what we've done so far, great. But otherwise, hopefully this is going to be a cool jumping off point regardless. So I'm B. Felons. I'm the dungeon master for our first long-form campaign here. And around me are 3, unfortunately, not 4. Love you, Shay.
Well, we're not enough for you.
Oh, you're plenty.
Kissing my fingers
Honestly,
and raising them to the sky.
Yeah, honestly, even 3 of you is just way too much. But
Yeah, honestly.
yeah. I'm joined by 3 of my lovely friends, and we're in another new order because Will changed the studio up. So I'll let everyone else introduce themselves.
Hey, my name is Dart. I'm playing Arthur Page the Wellen.
What's up? It's Fuse, and I'm playing Billben Billings.
What's up? It's Will, still last in order no matter which way we go around this room. And I'm
Yep.
playing Seren Llewellyn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
nice. Yeah,
That works.
Llewellyn.
nice.
Still,
I like
still a
it.
part of the family
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Well, unless anyone has anything they'd like to discuss, I think we can jump back into this campaign for the first time in a while.
Will hit that theme music. Nice.
So far on No Bards Allowed, we entered into the world of Procurum on the continent of Bordura. Our campaign started in the coastal town of Dublain, where we met 4 adventurers: Oz, the hobgoblin wizard; Billben, the human paladin; Arthur, the fey-touched dwarf sorcerer; and Seren, the dragon-born druid. This party of characters befriended Vox Omar, the leader of Dublain, and helped the town solve its fire problem north of town and defeat a group of magma mephits, as well as defending the town from a group of bandits led by an Aarakocra named Davin. After helping the town with repairs, the group was asked to deliver a letter to Omar's sister in New Samaritan City, Ava Osef, who, for the record, I initially called Mina at some point, and I didn't realize it, and so just forget about that. It's doesn't matter anymore. So,
To be honest, none of us even remember.
Yeah.
I
when we
also
were playing.
have
Like,
been-
it wasn't until we started editing. It was like, wait.
somebody's gonna.
I've been going
like,
back and like listening to the old episodes because I'm so behind, and I didn't catch that either.
Great. Somebody was going to, and I'm just going to acknowledge it here. Yeah, guess what? I had one thing written down, or I had two different things written down, and I referenced things at different times. Sorry, gang.
Ava's a cooler name, so there you go.
I like Ava.
Ava Osif.
But yeah, they were asked to deliver a letter on behalf of Deblaine to Ava in order to bring the Guardians of Salvation there for security. They made their way to Demerara afterwards, where they met local leadership and helped save the town from an infernal threat in the form of a cursed young warlock named Rin Rosewood, who was destroying crops and poisoning food stores in the city with the help of a group of Myconids. After spending some time there, they finally made their way to New Samaritan City, where they delivered the letter and met Leastri Ava Osef. After fighting a disguised Daven in a luchador mask in a dark nightclub type vibe, and then after nearly dying by the hand of two fire elementals before being saved by a powerful group of Guardians of Salvation, they then saw the Vox of New Samaritan City die in front of them. After that, Omar's sister was put in charge of the town temporarily, and lastly, the group learned that Oz had to go off on his own journey to complete his Order of Scribes trials. After Oz wrote some heartfelt letters and left them to the gang, he teleported to Bastion City or just Bastion. Bastion City's a different thing from a bigger D&D show, and that's not what it is. Just Bastion. Dimension 20. Dimension 20 has Bastion City. And,
right. What is that? I know that.
Yeah. And then our remaining heroes, Seren, Arthur, and Billben, were teleported to Breakwater, Oz's hometown, to hunt down a Harengon named Lift on behalf of the Fey Father. And that is where we begin today's session. Last we left off, you had come out of glittering light in a similar circle of ruins to the one that you left in a small it was like a old mill basically on the south side of New Samaritan City, and you were teleported to where you stand now. This circle of ruins is in the top of a lantern room, and as you look out the windows in the morning sun, having already broken over the horizon on this western edge, you look out and see a city along water. There are boats out along the watery coastline. Some of them look like toys in the water next to some of the massive trade ships that sit along the craggy edges of this city. As you look out, you see a large city, not quite as big as the one you just came from, but still a large place nonetheless, with really tight double-decker homes with thin cobblestone streets, but also canals running through the city. There's waterways scattered throughout, and it looks like people travel by way of street and also water here in this town. You see a few churches along the horizon. You see some bars and restaurants. You see a few large brick buildings coming up to the edge of what looks like a massive port carved in a crescent moon at the far corner of the city. It looks like the whole dockyard is like inside of like a levee that opens out into the sea headed towards the Great Divide, and all the docks are in this massive crescent that are protected by large stone barriers.
Cool. Does the crescent look like it's crafted by people?
Yes.
Like it's hewn?
Yes, you can
Cool.
see from where you stand that there is like a craggy rock face, and the city actually sits on, like, juts up to the edge of cliffs that drop off for the most part over into the Great Divide. And the harbor looks like the levees, they like drain it, and the harbor sits lower, and it looks like it's been carved out into this massive crescent that sits in the southwestern corner of not only Breakwater, but the entire landmass of Bordura itself. You look around, and since it is daylight in a clear skies, the lantern is off in this room, and you stand at the top of a lighthouse with a small winding staircase adorning the middle. What do you do?
Well, first one to the beach is not. Wait, hold on. Last one to the beach is a rotten egg, and he's going to start running down the stairwell.
Seren just kind of lets out a heavy sigh and walks at a very leisurely pace down the stairs behind Arthur.
Come on, don't you want to get your scales wet,
I
Seren?
was just here like a couple weeks ago.
I've never been to the beach before. This is exciting.
Most of it's pretty rocky, but if you can find an open spot,
These stairs are hard on my old small legs.
do you want me to carry you?
No, I'm going to get there first.
I feel like Billben probably knows a good fireman carry.
Come on, Billben, help me.
I got you. All right. Let me show you now. You grab the wrist, you grab the back thigh, and then I pick you up and put you on my back as a fireman carry.
Oh, my God. Is this what it's like to be tall?
Yes.
This is pretty nice.
I'm assuming I don't need to check that because I'm a fireman. And I can...
Give me an athletics check. You asked, and now you got to do it.
Damn it.
Yeah, what are
Guidance.
you doing?
Hey, guidance.
Fuse, how
Stop
have you
bringing it
not
up.
learned
Fuse
that
guidance.
if you don't ask for a check, it'll be fine, and then if you ask for a check, you'll have to do
I
it?
swear I'm not the kid in school that says, wait, did you forget to assign homework?
I'm starting to feel like you maybe are.
No, because I just got a 20.
Oh, thank
You
God.
won.
Let's
Come on
go.
down.
Please do not drop me down 18 stairwells.
Yeah, you carry your friend Arthur with ease down the stairs. As the three of you get to the bottom of the lighthouse, the main floor is looks like this is like a little apartment at the bottom of this lighthouse. Actually, there's like a bed and a little kitchenette, and there's sitting at a desk in the corner. You get the attention of somebody here in the room with you. Oh, hello. Who's here?
Billben Billings.
Hey, I'm Arthur Page Llewellyn. How are you doing?
I'm doing very well, and who may you be, young man?
I'm still on
Also
Billben's
still
shoulder.
in the
I'll hold out
Perfect.
my hand to shake whoever this person is.
Yes. You see a small satyr man standing in front of you, and he reaches up to shake.
Can you reach it? Sorry, normally I'm not this tall.
Tall man, can you please bend your knees a little bit so that I can shake your friend's hand?
Arthur starts bending his knees on top of
No,
Billben.
the
I
bigger
going
one.
for a
You, bigger
squat?
one.
Yeah, fair enough.
I go down and I do a squat and I
Oh.
hold that
Impeccable.
to show off my
quads.
strength.
Wow.
However, I am shaking to hold that.
I'm a pretty sturdy man.
Seren shifts his weight to his staff and leans on it and just nods and says, name's Seren.
Great.
Kevin sent us here.
Yes, my cousin sent you. That's perfect. Well, I am the satyr of the Sealy Court, and I'm the watcher of the other teleportation circle that you've taken. So,
Right.
but most people just call me Braden. So,
Braden, we
Mike and Braden.
Kevin and Braden.
Okay, sorry, Kevin.
Yeah, how you and Kevin get along?
we hail from different courts here on the material plane. Those of us that are Fey touched, like yourselves, we try to stick together when we can.
Yep.
But yes, it would seem that you were probably sent here by the Fey Father, I would assume.
Yep, that's right. No.
Give me a deception check with disadvantage.
I'm not giving you guidance for that.
I thought we were supposed to be tight-lipped about this. Looking to Billben.
We're like having a little like.
And that is tight-lipped is what you want
Oh,
to
you
be.
heard that? Oh, shit.
That's okay. That's
We can talk about him in here.
You're fortunate that I am a Fey creature, but I would watch what you say. You never know who's listening.
Understood.
Like, who might be listening? / is that a threat?
Not from by no means am I
Okay,
threatening
good.
you, but
You seem like a nice guy, so I didn't want to.
well, I thank
you know.
you. You seem lovely yourself. No, All that to say is that if you made a deal with the Feyfather, I can only assume that he gave you very strict orders, as that is the way of our leader.
Yeah, you could say that. Mm-hmm.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
All right. No.
Well, Braden, we don't want to upset your entire day. Is there anything you need from us before we take off?
Well, I would offer you a word of advice. When a Fey creature asks you if they can have your name, I would be more careful if you ever make your way to the Fey realms, because world of the Feywild, because you almost just lost everything you've ever known.
Can you explain a little bit more about what you mean by give our name?
Well, Fey creatures are tricky like that. If you go to the Feywild and somebody asks if they can have your name and you offer it, you will forget that you ever had it to begin with. It's quite a fun trick.
Yeah, it's been a while, but we used to have someone come through Woodhammer every season. We never knew his name because obviously he wouldn't tell us, but we always called him Terrence. He was some sort of archfey, but he would just go around saying, "Hey, how are you? What's your name?" And, we all were like, eventually we caught on because he stole like 4 people in the first year. And then we're like, oh, this is a little trickster. And then we didn't do it ever again. And, sensibilities, they don't cross over between the Feywild and the material plane, What's polite here is not seen as polite there.
It's true.
Well, I will take solace in knowing that you don't know my name at all.
Well, perfect. Well, I do not need to know any more about your business than you do. But if you have any questions about where to go, I don't know if any of you have ever been to this city before, but I'm happy to offer guidance if I can. Otherwise, good luck with your mission. And if you require teleportation back to New Samaritan City, please return here whenever you're ready.
Thanks, Braden.
See you on the other side.
Much obliged, Braden.
You push out of the lighthouse and you see a sandy path.
I'm going.
What?
I'm going.
You going?
Sandy path? Going. Does it lead to the beach? Going to the beach.
No, it's a sandy path.
I'm going to the beach.
So if you want to head to the beach, you're gonna have to go north, actually, away from the city. So this everything about this city is on craggy cliff sides. So there's you're at an elevation right now that looks like it continues for a while. And so if you want to head to the beach, you'll have to turn north when you head down this path. This path juts in along the coast, and it leads to a cobblestone path that to the left can take you north to some nice looking beaches, and then to the right takes you deep into the city. You're on the northwestern edge of the city right now.
Beach. Last one to the beach is a rotten egg. I said it earlier.
I feel like we have more important things to handle right now.
Let's let him.
Arthur's
have
already
his
at
Seren.
least 90 feet away.
Yeah.
Does he even know where he's going?
Nope.
The
No, I
beach. He knows he's going to the beach, and
I'm going to the beach.
Incredible. You head. Yeah, you have to head several miles. It looks like north. Yeah, you don't see a beach in sight. You're on a rocky shoreline that's elevated.
Just stopping people periodically. Hey,
How far is the beach? Yeah. How far is the beach?
The beach? Oh, the beach. Well, there's beaches that are closer on the south side of the city, but if you're wanting to get to the beach up here, you're gonna have to walk several
Wait,
miles.
they're closer on the south side?
Yeah, I mean it'll take a while to get a.
All right, going back that way. Thanks. Have a good one.
Hey, you're welcome.
Seren, walking at a leisurely pace, just following in Arthur's trajectory, sees Arthur running back.
Beach is closer this way. Come on.
Okay.
As you head to the beach, you enter into the city itself.
Incredible.
You walk down cobbled streets, and you get closer, and you get to one of the first canals. It looks like there have been waterways carved into this city. There's people that are you see people walking about, and horses and carriages and things like that, but you also see these boats, and some of them have these arcane motors on the back as they use them to power themselves along these waterways. you see, a neighborhood. You see brick homes, most 2 stories tall and all pretty tightly packed in. As it looks like this city is built, it looks like it houses a lot of people in a very small mass. As you walk the streets, you see bars and restaurants lining the path, but no major things. Do you head straight south along the coastline, or do you cut through towards the middle of the city?
I think Arthur, seeing the first canal and already being incredibly out of breath, would just go ahead and like sit down on the side of the canal. Well, this is close enough. Try to dip his toes in the water.
Great.
This is basically a beach, right?
Yeah, you see a little like there's like little stairs that head down to like the sides to like make it easier to enter the boats too, so you can get right up into the water.
Perfect.
Take your shoes off and dip your toes in the water.
You think Arthur has shoes on?
Oh, my apologies.
Billben goes up to. I'm assuming there'd be a bridge that might go over this canal.
Yeah, you see. Yeah, there's one like 50 yards away from you that you can hop on over.
Yeah,
if you had
I go to the nearest bridge and see if there's anyone throwing rocks off of it. And
Jesus Christ, not this again.
Man,
I
what a callback.
Is there anyone throwing rocks off it, or is this bridge just a less fun bridge than the
What
ones
is
that
this?
I know?
6 to 9, somewhere in there. Episodes callback.
It looks
my
like
God.
there is a young tabaxi boy throwing rocks off the bridge as you approach.
Hey there. What you doing?
Oh, me? I'm just throwing rocks in the water. Don't have anything else going on today, so
Oh, mind if I join you?
not at all.
I pick up a rock and look over the ledge. Is it just water?
Yeah, there's a canal. There's like boats along the way, but it's not super busy, so like you can throw a rock without hitting anybody.
Cool. Billben picks up a little rock and throws it down there and tells the little tabaxi kid, "Yeah, back where I'm from, we used to throw rocks at rats."
Ah, interesting. That sounds pretty cool. Here, your form's all wrong though. Here,
Is it?
What you're gonna want to do, and he like puts his hand on your back, and he is like, what you're gonna want to do is get a little more under it, so you can skip him in the water. Actually, if you turn your body like this and skip the rocks, it can work. Give me a perception check.
there it
Guidance.
fucking is.
Guidance.
I'm
Guidance.
I'm getting freaking rocked right now, dude. It's a tabaxi too.
Hey, good thing you just
can I
spent
give a
all
perception
your
check?
most of your money on a fucking helmet.
I
so-
have no money left.
Yeah.
So
You have 5 gold left. I think,
that's
right?
no money compared to what I've spent.
Oh,
21
wow.
Ooh.
with guidance.
Okay.
It's a new Billben.
Yeah, you're very in tune with your surroundings. You taking in of the sounds and sights of the city, and you listen to this young tabaxi boy give you pointers on skipping rocks. He says, "No, it's pretty good actually. Maybe
No
you didn't
way.
need my help after all."
No way. Even the kids have expertise here, motherfucker.
Unbelievable.
As much as I want to suplex this guy off the bridge, that would break my oath.
You
That's the problem. That's the problem with it.
I rolled a nat 20.
okay.
For
I was
sleight
like,
of hand.
this kid's got a +8 to sleight of hand.
No, I rolled a nat 20 for a sleight of hand.
Billben,
he says,
you
well,
walked into this one.
he says, well, hey, mister, good luck skipping rocks and welcome to Breakwater.
All right, what do you take?
Yeah, how much gold did you have left?
5.
Did you store it all in one pouch?
I would assume 5 could probably just. Why would Billben think about
Why would you separate five
separating
gold?
5 pieces of gold?
This young
very
kid, this
empty
young,
pouch.
Yeah, this young kid runs off, and you immediately, or shortly after he's gone, notice that your little pouch of 5 gold left is no longer on your person.
Penniless in
Seren,
Breakwater.
Seren walks up as Billben's checking his pockets. First time in Breakwater?
That son of a bitch.
Let it go. You spent all your money anyway.
Yeah, I guess that's. I'll look at that as, I'll get some good karma my way later.
Yeah, just make it a tax write-off or something.
Yeah, I donated to the kids here.
Exactly.
It's a tax write-off.
The water is
exactly what I did.
refreshingly lukewarm down here. If anybody else wants to dip their
How deep is the
toesies
water?
in.
Deep enough that boats that are hauling people can
I jump
go
in.
through.
I'm sorry, and what armor are you wearing again?
Medium armor? No, heavy armor?
Billben, I don't think that's a good idea.
I'm wearing half plate.
Yeah, give me a strength.
Wait, is it? It's like I could stand in it though.
It is like it is a little deeper than for you to stand
That'd
in.
be fine.
I love that we go 4 months without playing characters, and then it's like the fucking first time we've ever played D&D. What are we doing?
I jump in.
I love that.
I jump in.
Give me what would that be like?
Strength.
A strength with disadvantage because of plate.
I don't know. Don't look at me.
Sure, yeah. I can
Yeah,
do
I'm
that.
not the one jumping into the
I think
canal.
disadvantage strength check.
Between the water and the medium armor, I would say.
Do I have guidance?
Is it medium armor or
No.
heavy? Is it medium? Is it medium armar? Or half
No, you
plate?
don't.
Yeah, I'm gonna give you disadvantage.
It's half plate.
Can
So,
this be the
with-
first PC death?
Imagine Billben dies.
We've been here
from
5
drowning.
minutes. Billben jumps in and drowns.
A pretty impressive 17 with
Wow.
disadvantage.
You
Yeah.
jump in and you're able to wade water. You also immediately realize that you're probably going to sink if you don't get back to with your armor on. You realize that you definitely need to get back to the stairs, or else you may not be able to keep this up.
You hear me splashing along. I get to the stairs. I grasp a handle or something or some sort of railing.
Like a tie
I'm envisioning
for a
like either
canal boat.
ties or some sort of like railing going into the water situation. Grab it and go. Okay, not doing that again. Arthur, this is quite a pleasant spot though. You did pick a good one here.
He's just like leaning back with his hat tilted down low over his eyes now. Just
All right, he's asleep. Hey, Seren. I shot up to Seren. The water is fine. Come on in.
That's great.
Saren, you hear in your head,
Man, fucking new city, same fucking guy. Just goddamn does anything he wants. Fucking ridiculous.
Yeah, so much for a subtle entrance. Can I make a perception check to see how much of a scene we're causing? Like, is anybody giving
Yeah.
us, like, obviously we're creating a scene, but, like, are we getting lingering looks, like unwanted attention?
you can give me a perception check. Very, very low DC. You should be able to spot things.
That's a 15.
Yeah. So I think what you would see is that you've still like really just crested into the city, even though I described it as like built up. So because it is a high density population in a relatively small land area, you are in an area of town that still doesn't seem like it has as much of the action going on. So it's like more residential. I think like you might see like people walking by giving you looks, but there's no sort of like you don't see any sort of like mercenary force or anything like that
Cool.
is going to like
Okay.
get you in trouble right now I'm probably frowned upon I think you would know also with a perception check, probably frowned
I mean, they're
upon to
basically
swim.
playing in the street.
Yeah,
They're
like
playing in the
yeah,
street.
Yeah, like
I'm sitting on the water.
yeah.
Okay,
you get the
Billben's
vibe
playing in the street.
Yeah. You get
I'm just
the
hanging
canals.
out,
Yeah,
dude.
they're clearly waterways for people to be able to like traverse through
So-
the city in a different way. And so you know that it's probably
It's almost
not the
like
best idea,
rolling around in the street.
but more fun.
But
it's
more
like
fun,
it's like if
yeah.
the street was covered in puddles, which I get.
Yeah.
That's super. Oh, I love hanging out in the street when it's covered in puddles.
That's what I do all the time.
my favorite. Yeah.
All right, where the fuck are we going, Saren? What the fuck's up?
Well, give them a moment. Let them have their fun. We've been cooped up in New Samaritan for a few days. So.
Saren, get on down here.
I mean, I'm gonna dip my fucking toes in the water if Arthur's doing it. So shit, I'm doing it right now.
Do it.
Tabitha scurries down your back, and she like split. She like gets on the bottom step and just like leans her body as long as she can, and like just dips her little reptile toes in the.
Nice.
Yeah, Saren, you hear as she lets out a little. You just hear.
Man, this is the fucking life, dude.
I'll look at her and I'm like, "This is the fucking life, isn't it, Tabitha?" Just start scratching her little chin.
Oh man, I love when Dad gives me fucking pets, dude.
Tabitha, have you ever seen the ocean?
Nah, man, we have like they have like irrigation systems up in the fucking mountains where we live, but we don't have. And we got like cool like I came from the Feywilds, so there's like cool water and shit there. But no, I've never seen anything like that.
Wait.
Well,
Never mind.
we'll be here for a few days at least. Maybe we'll get a chance to see it.
Oh, I guess I did see. We were in Dublin, and I guess I actually did see the fucking ocean north of here.
Oh,
The
I know
sea.
you and Arthur were in the forest, so I didn't know.
Yeah, we like saw we were near it that one night where they all tried to chase you down and kill you or whatever happened.
Yes. How could I forget?
Yeah, it was great. I didn't even come with. I just heard about the aftermath. I was fucking sleeping under the table. It was nuts.
No, don't lie. You were sneaking beers. I know you were.
Dude, shut up. Don't tell my dad.
He can't hear. It's fine.
Yeah, okay. As you get to the new city and relax a little bit after some tense days and a somber morning, certainly. What do we think our first stop is? Who's going to suggest where to go in this moment?
While also at this time, Billben has taken off his armor and is shirtless, and you can see his six-pack shimmering.
Shut up.
Actually, though, letting his armor kind of dry off a little bit while he's waiting. Still a little bit damp underclothes. Then speaks up and suggests, why don't we go into town and see if we can find ourselves some sort of local that knows their whereabouts or their wits of this place.
Well, if we can make our way to the center of town, find a spot to spend the night, and then from
Tavern.
there maybe. What time of day is it right now? It's still morning, right?
Yeah, it's morning. It's early in the day. Also, give me a, I don't know, like raw intelligence or like, not really a history, but yeah, give me like a raw intelligence check. Seren.
+0. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, no, it's
Crit.
No
great.
way.
So that roll, that's awesome.
He's so smart.
So that roll is just to remember some landmarks you saw because you passed through Breakwater
Correct.
when you on your way here. So the route you would have come in and the things you would have seen on your way here, or on your way out of town the first time, you would have. Do you think Seren would have taken the most like direct path out as soon as he got into Breakwater? Probably.
I think because Seren came in through the docks, Seren would have naturally, I think, tried to take the most direct route in terms of speed, but also in an attempt to draw as little attention as possible, would have either taken main roads and tried to blend in, or if they were feeling sparse, would have taken side alleys and tried to sort of stay out of the way. But I think he would be aware of his surroundings as much as possible at all times.
Cool. So when you landed in Breakwater, you came in on the southern side of the docks, where people come in. So you would have came in and immediately walked up stairs, cutting through the cliffside out into the streets. You would have passed by at least a couple different barracks, Breakwater Brigade barracks on the way in. You saw at least two brigade barracks on the way there, these like large brick buildings that are hard to miss. You would have passed by a restaurant called the Galley. You also passed by a bar that looked like it was like a brigaders hangout called the Break. And then you would have passed by like a church in the center of the city and a couple other like brigadier things, and then otherwise like gone. Those are like kind of the big landmarks you remember seeing as you like cut through like the cityscape.
Would I've remembered where the like core like shopping plaza would be?
On a nat 20, I think like this western edge of town is pretty sparse where you just came in. It's like mostly residential. As you cut right into kind of the city center, that's where like the Break and the Galley were kind of the start of where there were like bars and restaurants and like maybe places to stay,
Those are just the more,
shopping,
like,
things like that.
docks-facing,
Yeah.
places. And
Yeah,
then-
so
okay.
there you would have passed too. There's like a chain of like basic like goods stores called General's General that you would have passed on the way out, and that it looked like you saw like a few of those on the way out. If you like heading city center would be where you'd think you'd start to be able to see things to like either like shopping or like maybe like some sort of like inn or hotel or something like that.
Well, whenever you guys are ready, I know the general direction. Find a spot to stay the night. Maybe go ahead and get a room booked, and then where do we think this person we're here to meet? What do we think their plan is? Where do we think it'd be best to meet up with them?
Well, I feel like a rabbit. They like to go to holes.
That's so racist.
So the equivalent to one of those is kind of like the tavern. So I would think, a place of stay, kind of a place with a hearth, might be this location that Lift might be going.
Man, what a jump in logic, but still somehow landed at a decent answer.
Just like slightly, just like how did that happen?
So, did you not learn anything from your meetup with Alfie, or was it Malfi? I can't remember.
Malfi, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't sidebar. Did Malfi say to go to the tavern?
Malfi didn't say no. It was more that when you went back to go to your home, you described to Nina as
His voice sounded
like guttural tones. You were like, I couldn't understand him because guttural, and she was like, I'm gonna stop.
We
you.
need
Get out of here.
we need to clip a bunch of things of Billben being vaguely xenophobic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm glad you brought up Malfi because that segues into my thought, which is if you are a person on the run with something of value, you want to get rid of it.
You got to find a place to fence it.
Yeah. We need to find the most likely place, or maybe a few likely places that would be willing to buy such a thing.
I don't know of a place that would buy it, but I have heard of a shop in town that probably sells balms, ointments, potions, that sort of thing.
All right.
Terrence Tinctures. P. Forrest told us about it
Oh yeah.
when we were at his farm.
I mean, that could be. Well, if that's somewhere we want to head anyway, that could be a good place to maybe answer some of our other questions.
Yeah, I'm not.
I
trying to
imagine
be,
a shopkeep here would know their competition, would know the market.
That's what I'm thinking as well. And I'm not trying to be secretive in any way with you. I can't remember if you heard when I was chatting with him when we were at the farm. I know we were all a little preoccupied, but he apparently had heard of my sister, Paige.
Yeah. I know we didn't talk about it much after. If it's family, we're going.
Yeah, but
we have
also,
a few days, but I do think this serves both purposes right now. So I think that's a good idea.
I agree. I don't want it to take up priority just because she probably hasn't been here in decades. But
Family should be a priority.
Thanks, Seren. She's your family too now. Don't forget. You're
right.
a Llewellyn.
I'm a Llewellyn.
And if we see that damn Tabaxi kid, I'm gonna have to.
What are we gonna do?
Teach him.
The recipient of your generous donation to the peoples of Breakwater?
You're right. I should just Billben, chill, hold on, calm down.
Hey, what you should be
You're
looking
right.
for? What you should be looking for is more opportunities for us to make some cash while we're here.
Yeah, we're probably gonna need it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the way
I got-
you like to spend it, we're gonna
I'm
need
broke over here.
Yeah, the way you like to give it away. Charitable man such as yourself.
I am
slap
quite
him on the
charitable.
it. That said,
Yeah, why don't I go to the old bulletin board in the middle of town or something and see if there's any sort of.
What are the quests, Big DM? What are the quests?
You gotta find the bulletin board first, and then you get the quest.
God.
Quest for the missing bulletin board begins. Objective added to map.
Yeah, just like a video game. There's like a pause screen, and then you just go like,
Hey
you're
there,
like, oh,
stranger.
I can do this one now. It's pretty close to you.
Yeah, open your journal. You discovered that someone stole the Breakwater bulletin board.
Get it back.
Someone
We're gonna have to
nearby
go-
mentioned that you should check out the cabin in the woods.
Yeah, the first thing on the bulletin board is just, young Tabaxi boy steals 5 gold from firefighter.
It praises him. Steals 5 gold from dumbass
disgusting
tourist.
firefighter.
Yeah.
Keep Breakwater local.
Billben would definitely think that there's some sort of a announcement board
That feels like a New Samaritan kind of thing. For
Definitely
sure.
would be a New Samaritan thing. Like thing just updating the citizens on various things. Definitely New Samaritan because of how big it is. So not everyone can always attend said public speaking moments. So his mindset is like, oh, I'm sure like someone's got an ad out, like a newspaper, like an ad out for something.
Well, especially in a town that doesn't have the Guardians, I feel like we might be a little more potential for work here.
So Billben is like looking for that type of thing, but in his mind, it's a bulletin board. But
Cool.
it could be something different. Could be literally a newspaper. It could be a person telling people, "Hey, there's this job here. There's this job here. Hiring, whatever." So that's what he's looking for.
Seren, by the way, you have been to Breakwater, right? You were
Yeah.
saying.
I passed through. I'm not but a few days before I met you guys.
Okay. Well, so yeah, Guardians of Salvation, they're not here. What sort of law enforcement or governing
It's all the Breakwater Brigade.
Breakwater
what I've
Brigade?
seen, yeah.
All right.
I think
Brigade,
Oz mentioned them a few times, but
That's right. That's
they,
right.
So far, they've done a good enough job that the city hasn't needed the help of the Guardians. But
Something to be worried about while we're here? or not?
no, they didn't bother me on my way through. But just based on our track record, I'd be worried about anything that somehow creates a perceived need for the Guardians.
Sure.
I want to remind all of you too that Oz did mention that his dad was an artificer for the Breakwater Brigade.
Yes.
So that is
For the
knowledge.
Breakwater Brigade.
That is
Okay.
knowledge you have, is that his dad and
Cool.
at least I will say at least his father works for the Breakwater
Slater.
Brigade. Slater has workked for the Breakwater Brigade for a long time.
Slater, Oz's dad.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, shit. This reminds me. I
Not
forgot for a moment.
Not for nothing. It might be worth seeking them out while we're here. Oz's parents.
I think so.
Yeah,
Did
that-
he,
I feel like they
he
might.
said something to you before he left about
in the letter he
reaching out to him?
Yeah. Yeah. But I mean, if nothing else, I think it might be nice for them to hear word of him. I'm sure they
Yeah.
haven't seen him. They certainly haven't seen him since we have. So
They probably have a good read on what's going on in the city, anything to be aware of.
yeah.
Maybe if they know of any work that we could do, because we've got a little bit of time to kill.
That's
Yeah.
true.
Well, and I mean, I feel like a tincture shop might be a good starting place anyway. If Slater, Oz's dad, is an artificer, I'm sure there's some patronage happening there. So
Sounds good to
We
me.
could also go there after talking to Breakwater in case they need us to go pick up something.
sorry, you want to talk to the city?
Arthur leans down, knocks on the stone, cobblestone street. Hey, Breakwater.
I meant
You got anything for us?
Breakwater Brigade. I just
Hello?
shortened it.
Oh, okay. So let's shorten it to the brigade.
Yeah, you're right. That probably makes more
Yeah.
sense.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
the brigade. Why don't we talk to the brigade first? Because if we do need to go there and pick something up as a job, then we kill two birds, one stones.
Here's my only problem. We are here working for a less than reputable person, and I don't think that we should draw any more attention to ourselves from local law enforcement than we have to.
I think that's a
Yeah.
wise choice. And me personally, nothing against, I don't know anything about this local law enforcement, but not a big fan of working for the man. So I would
Sure.
prefer for us to make it on our own.
Yeah,
Well-
I am predisposed to trust Oz's father, and that's about the extent of it.
I agree. He's family, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
If we're all down to head over to Terrence to begin, I will say my stomach is a little bit rumbly, and
course
I
it
need
is.
some breakfast before we really get to chorin. So if we could find some food on the way, that would be pretty nice, I think.
Well, when I passed through a couple weeks ago, there was several stands in the
Perfect.
shopping plaza. So let's head that way, and then, Billben, don't let the children touch you.
Now that's a sentence I have never heard before.
Tabitha says in your head, "Hey man, he's having more fucking money to steal anyways. Who gives a shit?"
That's
Well,
actually a good
you
point.
know,
They're
Billben,
going to start stealing things more than money.
That's the price.
You're the fucking helmet you just bought. Somehow they're going to find that off of you.
It's the price I pay for just trying to strike up a little conversation.
Saren's gonna reach into his cloak and pull out 5 gold and hand it to Billben. Say,
Maybe
In
not the
case of
best
emergency.
idea.
5 gold. That's, well,
You're back.
I am back.
I ain't giving you any more gold, brother.
No, that's plenty.
All right. So we are headed to locate some breakfast. Do y'all want to try to
Yeah.
lock down a place to stay as well before you go anywhere else, or do you want to
not
go
necessarily first, but
Okay,
I
We
do
don't
think that
really
needs to happen.
have we don't have bags really, or we're not carrying a
There's
shit
nothing we need
ton
to
of
offload.
stuff.
I was
yeah. I mean, I
because
have a
this is-
backpack of my things, but I've been living out of a backpack.
Just
for
with this being a port
weeks now.
city,
Yeah.
I just wanted to make sure that we didn't try and get something at midnight when it's oh, everything's booked up, because this is a busy
Totally,
place.
yeah. I mean, we could also, hey, if we wanted to, I don't know what Oz talked to you about, but we could always, if maybe his family has a little extra space for us to stay as well, since we're not trying to spend a ton. I would never want to put anybody out, but we could always talk to them first. If they had a place for us, that could be extra helpful. Or we could get something set up and then go talk to them.
I'd rather not put that burden on them.
I respect that.
They are Oz's family, but we don't. We will be strangers to them. So
Fair enough.
I mean, we can feel it out too if we meet them and feel differently. But
I know sometimes I get in my head because I think about, what I would want if the three of you came through
of course,
my
yeah,
hometown. I would be, I would feel it a burden if I didn't give you a place to stay. But
Guys,
not everywhere is the same.
Yeah.
Guys, I got a bit of gold on me. Why don't I just toss it at the
Yeah, you want
toss it at the old tavern keeper for the night? Maybe we
Yeah,
can
you
get
wanna buy
ourselves
the
a room.
rooms
Yeah,
tonight,
yeah, I
Billben?
could definitely get the room.
Nice.
Yeah,
Very generous of you.
yeah. Well, no problemo. Yeah, back at the Douse house, we were always trying to pitch in wherever we could. So I got a couple extra, gold on me. Would not mind at all, fellas.
Perfect. Hey, thanks. Well, okay. Game plan. Breakfast. Find a place to stay.
Mm-hmm.
Terrence Tinctures.
I think
Tarith tinctures.
yes.
Why not?
Yeah.
At least, my shoulders are getting a little tired from this backpack. Would be nice to put it
Yeah,
somewhere.
why don't we dish the old the rucksack over there?
Yeah, and you've been wearing that shiny new helmet under your arm for a little bit, and probably best to get that somewhere safe.
Yes, I agree. But food first.
food first?
Indeed.
Cool. You want to head towards the shops and city centers and stuff.
I think towards the busiest place Seren can remember.
Oh
Cool.
yeah, I'll follow Seren's lead wherever
Same.
he's taking us.
Cool. You head towards there. You remember. You walk by.
I will also follow my nose, however.
I also will follow Arthur's lead on that when we get to that city center, because I want to go to the best breakfast spot and I trust Arthur's nose the most.
Cool.
Oh yeah.
You head southeast across the city, right through the heart of it. It immediately starts to pick up. There are people everywhere. It almost feels busier than New Samaritan. You know it's a smaller landmass, but there's just as many people out there.
More
It is
congested. in
super
here.
congested. Tons of people out. People walking fast too. It looks like, even though people might think, oh, waterfront city, slow pace of life. This is not that. This is a hardworking people, and you can tell by the way that people walk. You see a lot of industrious looking people, and knowing that Oz's dad is an artificer too. You know that technology is more advanced here compared to the rest of the continent as well.
Just curious
Sure.
if you've had it thought through. Any specific things that we would notice generally and regularly of facets of industry here that would otherwise seem out of place?
You see things like constructed lights around the city, like holding bits of magic that are like looks like they're low lit right now because it's the middle of the day and it's a bright day outside. But you looks like almost like light posts where there's like little bits of magic inside lighting the street. You see the canalways themselves and those motorized boats, you see they're like arcane motors, like that is something that some of you may have never experienced before, and so things like that, you see those types of pieces of artifice already that is probably unfamiliar to maybe all of you at this point. As you head towards the city center, you pass through, you pass by a building that looks like it's some sort of outpost for, it says repair station on the outside, and it flies a flag that has a ship breaking through waves on the front of it. It's like the prow of a ship busting through waves, and the outside of the ship, and around it, it says honor, duty, and safe harbor around this as you walk past it. Continuing along, you see a building that you remember seeing but probably didn't stop to get a good look at. You see a pristine, off-white church, it looks like, in the middle of the city that you pass by.
Does it any sort of insignia? Oh, sorry, were you about to say that?
Yeah. So it's this like off-white, and the stained glass is all these like brilliant like light blues and pinks and purples on the stained glass. And if anyone wants to give me a religion check, that would be cool. You don't necessarily see a denominational name on the outside, but based on like the stained glass and some of the design, you might be able to figure it out if you haven't.
17 religion.
17.
Seren.
Cool. 8.
I don't think mine. Yeah, 13.
Cool. Seren specifically, you would recognize this as a church worshiping the. It is the goddess of peace and love. Her name's Arazule, and she is in. I think you would know that. She's worshipped all throughout the region, not necessarily as like one of the main gods, but there are a lot of people that believe in just like the broader generality of what that means.
Can you remind me what that motto was, or that phrase?
Honor,
duty, safe harbor. Honor. Yeah, I have
but that's like city infrastructure, not on the church, correct?
Give me Seren specifically, if you want to give me a intelligence check again. What did you roll on your last intelligence? You crit on your last intelligence check?
Yes.
You would recognize that flag is the same flag that was on the barracks that you saw for the Breakwater Brigade. So it looks like that was a Breakwater Brigade. It's a repair station on it, but yeah, it looks like that was owned by the Breakwater Brigade, that building that y'all passed. You walk.
I think I would point that out actually to them and say that's the Breakwater Brigade's symbol. Keep an eye out for that symbol on armor, shops, whatever. Probably something to steer clear of for now.
Good to know.
And as you get into the city, I will say now that that's been established, you do start to see there's not like a heavy presence of people in the street but you do see the occasional person in uniform. Doesn't look like people necessarily patrolling though. It looks like there's there are people in uniforms for the Breakwater. They wear these very clean looking white and blue sailor looking uniforms with that same insignia on the left breast as well. You see some of that as you walk through the city. You see this church to the goddess Arazule of peace and love, really pristine looking church, and then next to it there's a building. There's a large it looks kind of like a mansion almost, that looks like in decent shape, and it looks like it has the same color painted as the church. Seren and Billben, can I get one more perception check from y'all?
Mm-hmm.
I've got a little extra beef jerky as well that I've been holding on to, so we were walking for a while. We need some snacks. Here you guys go.
Thanks. I was hungry until I saw that.
Does that give us anything?
2 temp HP.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's a 15 perception from Seren.
Billben?
Billben's back with a 7.
Cool.
Only if you eat
Seren on a
Billben.
15.
You see a sly-looking young tabaxi walking their way into this this mansion-looking building.
Ooh,
Do I-
The same one from before.
It is.
Do I don't recognize him though?
You don't see him.
Oh, I
yeah,
don't- I just
yeah.
don't
You
see
didn't
him.
roll high enough. Yeah.
Damn, he's
It's a
slimy.
mansion.
It's
It looks like a
like
very
building,
big,
right?
very big residential space.
And
Like,
it's the
almost like a
same
mansion.
Apartment.
It's
building,
painted
or
the same. It doesn't look like an apartment necessarily,
like
but
an orphanage.
That's my thought.
it
Fancy digs for
it may look
a
like
bunch of
it may
orphans.
look like an orphanage. Not necessarily that it looks like it's well maintained, and it looks like it might be tied to the church.
Yeah.
So with that insight,
Peace and love.
with
That
that
makes
insight
sense.
as yourself, then you do get the vibe that this might be an orphanage housing kids right there.
I would clock that and not say a word.
Cool.
Who
As-
better to give your money to than those
The
lesser?
starving children.
Billben doesn't know it yet, but Fuse feels way better about the missing gold because if it's going to an orphanage, that's
Thanks,
pretty cool.
DM.
Thanks, DM.
Thanks for making us feel good for being stupid. Yeah.
and then you continue along, and the sights and sounds everywhere in the city smells a little bit like salty seawater, but you start to smell baked goods, coffee, things like that, and Arthur, you catch a strong whiff of bacon and eggs
Oh,
and
yeah.
well-seasoned potatoes
Ooh,
and
you
corned
had me
beef
at
hash,
well seasoned.
and maybe even a little fried fish.
Ooh. Now we're fucking talking.
Yeah, the fish probably in this region is like pure.
Yeah, I'm gonna start veering in the direction, whatever it is, of well-seasoned potatoes, and then if that continues my bearing towards fried fish, I will continue on that. Otherwise, I'm going to veer off towards fried fish because that's sounding very nice right now.
You catch a whiff of all these different smells, and your nose, you pick up on that delicious fried fish smell. You still get some potatoes and bacon. It looks like you might have found a good spot to go.
Boys, I think we hit the gold mine.
You approach a building that, Seren, you actually remember seeing on your way in. It's a little mom and pop looking diner looking spot called the Galley. It looks like it's
Cool.
made out of like old ship planks. It's like a rectangular building, nothing pretentious, and then a rope on the outside. It just says the Galley above it, and it's got a little corner entrance. And even looking through the window, it looks like there's some booths and a long counter with just a couple people slinging food in uniforms.
Careful looking through that window.
I'm not a.
A couple drunk guys might come out and chase you through the street.
Oh, well, that'll only happen if it's you looking through the window. I'm pretty sure.
Fair enough.
See, I can't even quite make it up there. Well, I ain't waiting. Let's go. I'm hungry as hell.
I'm following you.
Come on.
Following 3.
You all walk in, little bell rings on the way in. Ding, ding, ding.
Gotta be a bell.
Oh, yeah.
Every time.
You calling out from behind the counter, you hear a server say, "Well, hey there, welcome to the Galley. Make yourselves at home. Grab a seat here at the bar at a booth. I'll be over with menus in a second here.
Morning, thanks.
You're welcome."
Let's grab a seat at the bar, boys.
Let's not.
Okay.
Can I look around for?
There's like halfway seated at a bar stool. And he's like, all right, I'll get up.
I feel like people often say that parts of ourselves make our way into D&D characters. That is the antithesis of that for Will Stone, the person I know. Will Stone walking in and saying, "I want to sit at the bar." Yeah.
Arthur's just like literally old man shit of just being like, like already pulling out his newspaper at the bar.
I would immediately be looking for a table where we can see the door.
Oh,
Cool. It's pretty packed in here right now, but there's
So fun
The-
role
the-
playing PTSD.
it's like it's like shotgun style, and so you will not all be able to see the door, but you'll like if you can grab one of the booths and you can sit on a side where you can look at the door.
Cool.
yeah. I'm cool not seeing the door, and if Seren definitely cares more about that, sure.
I'm just along for the ride, brother.
Yeah, I'm just hungry.
Whatever gets us our food fastest.
Yeah.
You all sit down, and the same server pops out from behind the counter. Welcome to the Galley. Here's some menus for you. The fish of the day is a white fish that was
caught first thing this morning.
It smells pretty damn good.
Hey, we're unpretentious here, but we try to do good things in the galley.
Pretension is for those who don't like real food. That's what I say.
Hey, I like you already. Get around to coffees for you while you think about the menu.
Yes, ma'am.
Sure.
Perfect. I'll be back.
Arthur is so at home in a diner.
Yeah, he's got all the lingo down, the charm, the everything.
This is exactly where he needs to be.
Yeah, there's like old, like the walls are all decorated. There's like a mixture. It looks like all like seafaring memorabilia. So there's like a like fish on the wall. There's some like old like brigade stuff too. There's some old pirate stuff. Just like all decoration, but it's like covered in.
Tell me, what are the tabletops like?
The tabletops are made of old ship wheels, like old boat wheels, and then they're like
cool.
finished with wood on top.
Nice.
So,
Okay,
yeah.
that's sick.
Is there a casserole on the menu?
No, there's no casserole. It looks like there's a quiche of the day on the menu.
Dude, honestly, that's so
Quiche
close.
is casserole.
It's breakfast
quiche.
casserole.
Yeah, you fellas see this quiche? I gotta try it. It's it's the closest thing to a casserole that they got on this thing.
Hey, well, you do whatever you got to do, but I'm gonna order 3 fish of the day for us. Either way.
Arthur, you can order for me. That's fine.
I ain't
I
ordering
trust
for
you.
you. We're just doing fish of the day, no matter what.
Understood. Yeah.
Yeah, as long as I can get this quiche, that'll fit me right at home.
I'll eat whatever you don't eat.
Heard that?
All right, here's your coffees, gentlemen. And now, what can I get you to eat this morning?
Well, to start, 3 fish of the day.
Perfect.
I was smelling some mighty fine potatoes,
Excellent
so we're
choice.
gonna do some of those.
Awesome. Do you want? We've got like home fries style. We've got chips. We've got a few different things that we can do. But
I think home fries.
Perfect.
That sounds
hey,
nice.
it's that time of day. Good.
Yeah, might as well.
Yeah.
Yep. And I'll do the he looks at the menu, the off the leash quiche, please.
Yeah. So the quiche of the day is going to be it's bait.
the leash quiche.
Yeah, no, I don't know why we picked that name, but it's been on the. Our owner picked it years ago. Now it's just stuck. So,
Hey, a rhyme's a rhyme, I guess.
well, it's funny too because it's just the quiche of the day. Like it changes every day. So the name, like off the leash, doesn't have any specific ingredients. So
Tell me, does it taste off the leash though?
it's pretty damn good if you
That's
ask me.
that's what I kind of deducted was it tastes so damn good that it's off the leash. It can't contain the flavor complex.
Can't contain the flavor.
So
Hopefully, whatever went in it isn't off the leash.
yeah, yeah. I'll do one of those, please. In addition to the things that my friend here ordered.
Yeah, perfect.
you.
It is actually so. Yeah, the pigs. It's bacon today, and those pigs were raised off leash. So,
Thank God.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Ooh, I was gonna order something else and I forgot. Ooh, hey, you got fish, shrimp and grits?
No shrimp and grits here, unfortunately.
Hey,
Yeah,
no
there's
problem.
there's plenty of others. Are y'all visiting from out of town? It sounds like
Yeah, we
Yeah,
are.
a bit north of here. Yeah,
We're
that's right.
tourists
Plenty
here to
of-
see what Breakwater has to offer.
plenty of other good spots to grab some shrimp and grits around this here city. So we specialize in fish specifically for our seafood catch, but there's plenty of good other things. So you'll be able to find that while you're in town.
Well, I love it. If you let me know later, I'll write them down and know
Perfect.
to check them out.
Sounds like a plan.
Thank you.
She runs off and comes back several minutes later with fresh, hot, fried fish and like a really like soft looking like piece of quiche and some extra crispy bacon.
And potatoes.
Yeah, so yeah, the home fries are on the side of the fish.
Nice. Home fries.
Yeah.
Dude, fish and chips sounds really good right now.
Yeah, I got utensils and sauces and things like that in that caddy on your table. Can I get anything else for you right now?
I think we're doing fine. Seren, you need anything specific?
I don't think so. Thank you.
All right.
Perfect.
Thank you. What was your name?
Torrance.
Torrance?
Mm-hmm.
Pleasure to meet you. Also, for those not visually looking at at the scenes, Arthur was about to say "I'm," and then looked at Seren and said, "Pleasure to meet you."
While Arthur is asking for the name,
That felt
I already
weird.
have a napkin like shoved into my shirt collar.
Your half plate that you wear?
My half plate. The napkin's like classic there.
Still a little bit
Think
wet.
like Uncle Eddie from Griswold Family Christmas. That's
Cool.
kind of like how I'm looking
Sure.
at this table right now,
Yeah.
and I'm already like a couple scoops of quiche in, and I like point my fork at the server and go. Like, you know what I mean?
Two very different kinds of Southern men over here.
You know what I mean, though? Like, I'm like, thank
No.
you. Like he's
okay,
saying thank
okay.
you, but like he's mumbling.
Yeah, because your mouth's full.
Um,
yeah.
hey,
Hey,
then I got-
you're welcome, son. Also, by the way, my favorite trim and grits, Siren Song.
Siren Song?
Little bar on the south side of town.
Well,
Worth checking out.
I feel like after first bite of this whitefish, I trust you with my life. So thank you.
Perfect. Well, if you need anything else, let me know. But otherwise, I'll check in a little bit.
No problem. Siren
great.
Song?
Siren Song.
Heard.
Before we move forward with meals or conversations, I don't know if there's anything else that y'all want to talk about. It doesn't feel like it. I would love to take this opportunity as a first jump back in as we all sit and have a moment where we're all relaxing. I would love for everyone to redescribe their characters. Just a little update. Maybe you all haven't changed very much since the first episode that we recorded so long ago, but I would love to know how our characters are and what they're looking like these days. We'll start with Seren.
Well, Seren, notedly not relaxing. In this
Never once relaxed in his life.
this busy room, surrounded by people he does not know and only a couple that he does. Seren's eyes are constantly dipping back and forth across the room, checking to see if he's grabbing any unwanted attention. One eye that's cold blue, the other deep hazel. Seren's taken his hood off at this point, but he wears a dark dwarven cloak with some geometric embroidery around the edges. Seren's a dragonborn. He has white scales, but you can see, yeah, there it is.
Hey,
Um,
I think
it's
this
come up before.
It's happened.
No, this is the
It's come
first
up
time you've said it,
before.
right?
No, it happened in
Um,
like one of the middle episodes.
It's happened a couple times in
Yeah.
the middle.
Did he say Dragonborn?
Just a long running bit is all.
T-shirts in the store now.
Yeah. But for
Go
for
buy,
any of
go
you guys
buy.
that thought Seren was just like a moody teenager, he is,
He is.
but with scales. He's got these pearlescent white scales. What you'd notice is like around the end of his nose, and just periodically throughout, you'll see like black markings, almost like scorch marks. That's sort of blemish his otherwise white exterior. He's Dragonborn. He's got claws. He's got teeth. He's a tall, almost 6.5 feet. He's a scary dude. But as he sits in this room, he is nervous. He is afraid of whatever might be after us, as many things have been after us before. And he is not using any utensils in this meal. He is only grabbing, he kind of like will look up periodically at Arthur as he like reaches for things and like, it's like, is this something I can eat with my hands?
Hey,
Picks
you
up
eat
bacon.
however you want. It's
Um,
fried fish. You could just... Arthur has not been using utensils. He's
Perfect.
been eating with his hands, for sure.
But yeah, just quietly nomming on some bacon.
Hell yeah. I love that. Billben.
Did I forget anything this time?
No.
We all forgot something when we first introduced our characters. I remember I felt like I was having a panic attack the first time I described Arthur. I was like, what did I say?
Oh, because you were like second too. It was like,
I was like,
ooh.
oh, fuck.
Billben?
Yeah, describing my character, a dirty blonde, slightly tan, just humanoid guy. Like, it feels like it almost feels like too generic of a guy.
He's just Ken.
He's just
I think Ken, but like slightly Southern Sheriff vibes. And
So Southern Sheriff Ken.
Ken with the stash.
with
and like,
a handlebar mustache.
Wrangler Ken.
And yes, he adorns a half plate armor that is.
Wait, do you actually have a handlebar mustache?
I do. Yeah.
Okay, cool,
Yes,
cool.
yes.
No, I wasn't
Yes.
sure in the moment if that was a bit or not because
No,
I couldn't remember
that one,
if you'd
that
said
one
that.
is true.
Okay.
I literally
That does
wanted
make
to look like the most classic '90s firefighter you could possibly choose.
Yeah.
Which I envisioned like blonde, slightly tan because you're outside a lot. Like not too wrinkly, but like you definitely have your aging wrinkles in. He's only 36, but it's like more so the amount of time you spend outside.
I thought you were younger than 36.
Oh, I was.
No, I'm the
36.
child here.
No, I'm 30,
right.
Which
You're
makes,
the child.
That's what I forgot. Saren's 19.
which makes that comment Will said earlier about the tabaxi a little bit weirder. But
What?
Oh, not touching. Don't touch
Don't touch
children.
the children.
yeah, I'm
Or
like,
don't let
dude,
the children touch you.
yeah, I'm like, dude.
Oh, yeah.
Don't let the children.
Listen,
touch
Billben
you.
is not doing that. But his helmet is red. It's like a red metallic with some like the way the rivets and I guess facets are holding it together. Those are silver, but the rest of it is red. His armor, his half plate, is a combination of like a tan khaki and a like bright neon yellow. And he wields a red axe, a red great axe.
Sick.
He is 5'10 ish, just under 200 pounds, and he is
Shoe size?
his shoe size is a 10.
How long are his fingernails?
His fingernails are bitten off because he's nervous all the time.
What would
Cool.
you say your
Okay.
inseam length is?
Inseam is definitely 34, 33.
33. Cool. 34 waist size.
Decently,
Yeah,
long,
33
decently long
length.
legs.
Pretty
for
long
5'10".
legs. Yeah. Unless you wear them kind of bunchy or cuffed.
Yes. So what they do at the Douse House is they cuff him, and
Right,
they
of
get him
course.
long. So if they do need to go into the fray,
That
and
does feel
like
very
a lot of
firefighter to cuff
yeah.
your flame
like say
retardant
there's like a
pants.
lot of asbestos or something, and they just like want to roll it down.
There's loads of asbestos in this world.
Asbestos was a big problem in the 1200s.
Dude, how did you figure out the big bad already? That's fucking crazy.
Big bad is asbestos.
Holy shit.
It's fantasy, but there's still asbestos.
Oh yeah, asbestos and taxes. My two favorite things.
silent killers.
Things that remain the same. Yeah, so his pants are a little bit longer, but think of what the classic firefighter looks like from the 90s, and that is kind of what I'm looking for. in
Southern
Billben.
Sheriff firefighter Ken, dude. I fucking love it.
Or that, to describe him, yes. And I believe that's it. And he has like a little side satchel to have his things, but he only has now 5 gold on him, so he can't really hold too much besides a couple
Well,
things.
he's paying for breakfast, so he's about
And
to
he
have a lot less.
He does have a little backpack too that he brings with him that holds like the bigger things. So
Cool.
Yep.
Dart.
All right. Well, Arthur Page Llewellyn, the first thing that you would notice about him would be the fact that his beard and body hair is not a shade, like a traditional shade of hair. It's more of like a deep mossy green with like lighter flecks throughout, as his hair kind of looks like it was grown from the ground itself, and also always seems to be dappled by sun, as if that light was filtering through treetops, even without sun present. It's kind of an odd little thing that happens. But previously, his beard was a little bit longer, bushier. He's since, I think, trimmed it back after being a New Samaritan, spending a little bit more time with some city folks. He's cut it back to be a little bit more trim to his jaw. Still, decent volume and bushiness. He has deep brown eyes, just a faint speckling of gold in them. Will still be continuously wearing a straw hat. However, we are inside now, and Sir Llewellyn has manners, so his hat is on the side of his seat next to him. His hair grown out a little bit, sort of a receding hairline. He's an older fella, but curly hair that's pretty tight to his head, shorter. He's not like the fittest man, but he's got that like old man kind of like wiry muscles, and also the like I've been a farmer my entire life, so he just has that like farmer strength.
Practical muscles.
Practical muscles, yeah. It doesn't look like he like works out per se. He doesn't have beauty muscles. He's just looks like he's fucking strong because that's what he has to be for life. Little bit of a paunchy gut because my man enjoys his food, and still rocking the kind of flannel blouse style collared shirt rolled up all the way. Especially now that we're eating, because I don't want to get my shirt messy while I'm tucking into some food. But yeah, thick brown canvas pants. He's got some suspenders as well. The leather boots that he normally wears are back on now that we are inside, because he wouldn't have his toes out outside. But he has been spending a lot of time, I think, just kind of feet out, not in boots.
Cool. Can everyone give me a perception check?
Wow.
I hate this. I'm watching him shake the die in his hand while you're talking. I'm like,
Perception. Fuck.
24.
I got an elf, which is German for 11.
How's a nat one?
Seren, you see something invisible stealing bits of Billben's quiche off the table. And as she scurries back under the table with quiche in hand to Arthur's side, Arthur, could you describe Miss Tabitha, if you could, as she drops invisibility and eats Billben's quiche next to your side?
You little trickster. Tabitha.
Yeah, Saren's actually giving her tips of like when Billben's not looking.
Tag team.
Tabitha being a small, noodly looking little dragon type creature, specifically a fairy dragon. She is greenish, but I believe her scales are sort of iridescent and they shift in the light, greens, blues, purples, and they shift, changing colors as she moves around. Sort of obnoxious when she's out of invisibility, but they shift, and it's very fascinating because she'll just like shift into invisibility as those like scales will move slightly, reflect the light, and refract it differently as she just kind of cloaks into invisibility, effortlessly, of course. But she looks very derpy. Her tongue kind of like lolls out very often.
Yeah.
And I think she's constantly licking things, kind of like a snake, to smell them and stuff. Her eyes always darting around, but very like noodly and pointy with little butterfly kind of bee-like wings that are much too small for her long fairy dragon body.
And yet, keep her a lift.
And yet they keep her a lift.
Yeah, I like to imagine that she like sags a little bit around them. But,
Yeah, totally. She's like,
hell yeah. Y'all finish up breakfast, and your server comes back and says, "All right, friends, that'll be 1 silver for the lot."
1 silver.
Yeah,
Well, golly.
I mean, hey, city prices aren't. You're not going to find prices that low all over
No,
the
I
city.
mean,
but
that is a hell of a deal for the feast we just consumed.
yeah, I mean,
We just spent our time in New Samaritan, and that was...
yeah, well,
I don't know. It's just like mouth, like, should I say that? We're tourists, it's fine. Yeah, just things are a little more expensive there. Quite a relief to pay just 1 silver for a meal.
sure. Well, yeah, not everywhere around here is going to have those prices, but yeah, we certainly try to. We do enough volume. We try to keep things, light for people.
Yeah, we appreciate it.
Yeah, hey, it's a working class city. Welcome.
Hey, and I was seeing a little bit of that hash going out earlier. Any chance we could throw a little bit on that to go? Obviously, we'll pay for it too. But
Yeah, sure. Yeah,
yeah.
throw a couple copper in there.
I'm
and
sure
you're
we're
good.
going to be walking around, seeing the sights, smelling the sounds and whatnot. So a little extra snack for the road wouldn't hurt.
Sure, perfect. I'll box it up for you.
Thanks, Torrance.
Welcome.
Right?
Torrance.
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 My bad. Looking for somebody with an oomph at the end of their name, and
With
I got
a-
them confused.
Understood.
With the
Yeah.
lisp, as
Yeah,
we know,
yeah.
a lisp is
Wait,
now.
an at the end of their name? What'd you say?
Yeah, Torrent. You said Torrance is your name. Someone with you know, it would like that's why I said Torrent.
Torrent. I've never. I don't know. Torrent.
Oh, that's not their name, but it sounds like a homophone, sort of similar.
Sure.
Not
All right.
quite a homophone, but
Well, good luck finding who you're looking for. And
no, they're just a shopkeeper, so we're just gonna head over there.
oh, are you looking for Terrence?
Terrence.
Ah,
yeah,
yeah.
you know the spot.
Yeah, her shop's southeast of here. It's
Close by.
Yeah, you'll have to. You got to cross over all the canals, and then it's a little ways out from the main canal. It's near. There's a big church near there and it's pretty like a few streets over. So if you see the church in the distance, you'd probably find it from there.
Oh, great. Thank you.
Yeah, enjoy your
Pleasure
stay,
meeting
friends.
you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thanks, Torrance.
Welcome.
Thank you.
Y'all wrap up breakfast and can head out. Are
Billben, what do you pay?
I mean,
You
I got silver to go.
2 silver.
2 silver? Or
Well, so silver one.
Both, I think both me and Seren are watching the way that you pay. I
No,
feel like we're
Saren's
both-
telling you.
Tell it.
2 silver.
I-
Anything
I-
more, we draw attention.
Wait, but it's 100 silver.
No, it's 1 silver and a couple copper pieces for the to-go
Oh,
stuff.
yeah.
So 2 silver total. That covers everything, and a generous tip without being immodest.
Wow. I'm going to keep following your lead because everything you say is so wise while we're here.
Just trying not to draw attention.
So
You're really good at that.
1 gold piece is 10 silver pieces. Right.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Y'all finish up breakfast, pay your tab using a calculator, and then can head out. Is next stop Terrence Tinctures?
Terrence tinctures.
Unless we were wanting to
What time is it?
find a place to stay first. But also, if Terrence is closer than a place to stay, I'm totally fine to go check that place out first.
You might pass some places to stay on the way, but it's early morning too, so there's plenty of
Might
day.
not
It's
be-
really up to you.
I'm not too worried early morning because I imagine most places will nobody's done checkout yet. You know what I mean?
We're getting
Sure.
near.
Yeah, whatever that means.
We're probably getting close to high noon now. Like we're probably
Oh, indeed.
yeah. So get ready for
Interesting.
Yeah.
Wait, first we had not your high priest's twisted tea, and now we have high noons.
yes, we do. Yeah, it's awesome.
What flavor
yeah.
of high noon?
That was also where my mind went.
Yeah.
What flavor?
Is it? Yeah.
Blue? I don't know. Fuck if I know. I don't drink high
God,
noon. We're
my
a ranch water
favorite.
podcast, dude. I don't fucking know anything about high noons.
I will take blue high noon because that sounds so funny.
We should do something plot relevant.
It's Terrence. Terrence.
Terrence.
Yes, with the TH. Okay.
Mhm.
Let's go to Terrence because it's not late enough that we really need to have a spot to
Oh
stay.
yeah, plenty of time.
So-
Plenty of fucking time. Okay.
Anyway,
hey, investigation.
Terrence.
Yes,
Terrence.
investigation checks.
Yes.
Please, if you'd be so kind.
Okay.
Investigation.
Do we get advantage because she gave us directions?
Yeah, I'll give advantage for we'll say for Arthur.
Oh, perfect. I'm so
Yeah.
good at investigating.
As everyone is investigating, the smug look on Billben's face shows his nat 20.
Ooh, okay.
Nice.
How'd everyone else do? Any other nat 20s?
I got a 16.
I got a 13.
Cool. You all head the correct direction, and Bill, when I was in a nat 20, I think you're the first person to pick out the church that was mentioned. You see like a massive fucking church.
Church.
All right, so she said past.
Arazula?
She said past
No,
all of the canals.
Different church.
so-
It's a different church.
Yeah, different church. So yeah, you see a massive church on the horizon, and you know that it's a couple blocks back, so past that down the waterfront. So you all walk over the canals, walk over bridges, head that way.
I'm counting canals. She said over all the canals. I don't know how many canals are in this city.
You crossed over
There's 28 canals.
You've crossed over.
Just
Shit.
imagine,
Okay, well,
There's an absurd amount of canals.
You've crossed over.
I think we need to keep going.
You've crossed over 6 canals. I
think we need to keep going.
Holy shit, maybe I'm not wrong.
You get past the church, and then with ease on a nat 20, you
walk a little bit, and you find a storefront. As you head over there, you end up in an area of town that seems a little more quiet again. It's definitely like on the edges of this like business district where there's like lots of things going on. So it's a little bit quieter, getting closer to residential again. You're near the crag side too, so it's like this is really close. This is past the last canal, and it's actually pretty close to the edge of the city as well. So you like standing in front of this, it literally just like looks out over the southern part of the sea. And there's like a waterfall rolling down the rock face on the side of the crag as well. And like as you like look down, there's just like waterfalls shooting out all over the faces of all these crags around the city. You happen upon this building. It looks like it's a 2-story home, and there's a little hand-painted sign that says Terrence Tinctures on the front. As you approach the building, it looks dark. What do y'all do?
No, is there any like open sign, closed sign, hours listed?
Looks like there's a closed sign that says closed standing in the window, and there's a little. It looks like there's like a note on the door.
Oh yeah. What's it say? Maybe it'll have the hours. Maybe they're not open yet.
Yeah, you look at it, and it says out foraging. If urgent, you can find me at the Divinity's Edge, Terranth.
The Divinity's Edge. You know that one, Seren?
I don't think so.
Huh. All right. Well, I guess.
Well,
how long can foraging last, right? Could be a while.
Could be a while. Well, Billben, good work. I guess we can come back later.
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, we could go find a place
Unless you
want
want to leave a note.
I mean, I don't even know what I would say.
That's
Hey,
fair.
my name's Arthur Page Llewellyn. I wanted to buy something from you / talk to you, and I don't know where I'm staying yet, so you can't contact me. That would, I guess, yeah, probably. We should just come back later.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
All right, let's
Divinity's Edge, though. That sounds interesting.
Divinity's Edge.
does.
Give me a. Oh man, you rolled a crit earlier. Seren,
And I'll do it again.
He'll do it again.
Seren, you remember
Will.
Crit
I
machine.
think honoring that crit, just like from passing through the city before. You remember mention of Divinity's Edge? You ever heard a conversation about somebody talking about Divinity's Edge, and it is like this like. Not quite a public park, but it's this like really cool like forested area off of this like offshoot out into the sea. So it was just you heard somebody describing it as like this like almost like beautiful thin forest that like leads but like runs right up to like rocky shores. So like this like anomaly looking place that is somewhere around town.
Well, it's not. I mean, it's not too far out of town. If we wanted to go there, or we could, take the day, rest. I know we just did that yesterday, but
I'm not gonna lie. The way you described it sounded like a fun place to go check out.
it's not quite a beach, but it is by the water, if I heard correctly.
Matt, I would say that gets pretty close to what I'm looking for here. Either that, or we go to the beach today, or both.
If
We
those
could
are the
do both.
options, I think we should
We should go check out.
check out Divinity's Edge. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not necessarily an emergency to talk to her, but I also like foraging, so maybe there will be something interesting to check out there.
Billben?
To be fair, I feel like Divinity's Edge is a spot that a Herringon would go to if this person
2
was...
days from now, when they arrive.
So if we check it
Maybe
out,
so.
maybe we can see if this might be a place to stake out.
I mean, not for nothing. It never hurts to scout a location before,
That's
to
what
know
I'm saying.
things before you need to know them.
Yeah.
So I think Divinity's Edge sounds good to me.
Cool.
Not to mention, I could
Yeah.
stand to walk off some of that breakfast.
Yeah, it was pretty heavy.
Really? Billben just slaps his 6-pack abs and goes, "Fuel. That was fuel."
That was more fuel than I needed, but
Hey, don't worry.
it was-
I
it
got
was
more
fantastic.
for the road.
Billben's used to using like so many calories a day for his like various workout regimens and
Big
things.
protein shake guy.
Dude, yes. Literally, yes.
So Billben's not good at foraging, is what I'm hearing.
Probably not, due to my, let's see, survival.
Oh, wisdom check? No way.
I actually do have +1 to survival, but
Wow.
everything else in my wisdom category is -1.
Hey, you're better than me at survival. So
There's no way. You're, no way.
Well,
I am a forager. It doesn't mean I'm good at survival.
It doesn't mean I'm good at it.
let's find out, shall we?
Yes, we
If I
shall.
heard correctly, I think it's this way. I
Cool.
think Seren kind of glances up at the way the sun is cresting across the sky. I know it's like coming up on noon, but just the way that it was rising, and it's like, I think it's this direction, and just starts heading off.
Sounds good. Feels like we'll
towards the
know
edge
it
of the
when we
city.
see it. So I trust you.
Cool. Yeah, and y'all are like on the edge of the city along the shore. So you continue along east, and the crag starts to flatten out. You end up actually walking by some it starts to open up. There's some sandy spots. Like you start to hit some beaches actually on this side of town. There's like a lot of rocky spots along the beaches, but there's a few different like nice sandy spots as you head that way. And not too far after, as you head along, and the houses start to become more spaced out. Right on the edges of the city, as there's still some houses out here, but bigger yards. You start to see a big outcropping into the sea. Looks like a long strip of land jutting onto the water. It looks, as you overheard, surprisingly thickly covered with like deciduous trees. But the lush green grass very quickly looks like it turns into like black, wet, polished looking rocky shoreline that drops off on the edges into deep blue water. Do y'all walk out onto Divinity's Edge?
Yeah. Are there any
If
other?
this is what it is.
Are there other people around? Like, do we see?
You see a few people. You see a few people out and about. Not. It looks like on the close side of here, there's like people out walking and stuff like that. And it like is like thick enough trees though that you can't tell if there's like more people out into the like more forested parts of it.
I got my boots off again.
Cool.
Yeah, feet on the ground if we're out in nature.
Well, let's see what we can find.
You walk out to Divinity's Edge, and it's appropriate you took your shoes off because the grass is just lush here. You see mossy rocks all over the place, beautiful flowers having bloomed here now that it's spring. There's birds chirping and just like brilliant colors all over this space. You continue walking. You pass people here and there. As you keep walking out towards this outlet onto the sea, though, you see less and less people around. Give me investigation checks, gang.
Cool.
I'm going to go ahead as we're searching. I'm going to... No, never.
I mean, not bad, but not.
You said
great.
investigation?
Investigation.
Oh, mine is bad. I got a 6.
That's bad.
I'm focusing on the wildflowers around. I'm picking wildflowers as we're walking.
I've got a 14.
Cool.
15.
15. Cool. Seren and
Billben.
you pick up like a worn path through this space, and you follow it along.
I'm not even walking on that path.
Cool.
I'm just picking flowers.
You walk along, taking in the lush scenery. There's looks like mushrooms to be harvested all over the place. There's
Yes, I will be anything that like I will like be flipping through my journal as well of like known species,
Yeah, there's,
things
like-
that I know will be tasty.
Yeah,
I
there's,
will
like,
also be like keeping an eye out for like mushrooms that
there's
are
like
worth
random
picking.
like orange trees and growing here too. There's like fruit. It is like.
Does it look like it's okay to pick things? Just
You didn't see any signage not to. This doesn't look
dude, I'm picking oranges too.
cool. People, yeah, it looks like it seems like there's people walking around like it's a park, but there's no like marking or anything like that. It doesn't look like it's like protected. It's just a natural, beautiful occurrence.
Arthur is full on basket mode now.
Cool.
I pulled out like I think that he has a foraging basket that kind of folds up into his backpack that he's now just pulled out and is not focused on what we were doing previously and is picking flowers, mushrooms, oranges, anything else tasty or beautiful that he sees.
Awesome. Arthur picks up snacks along the way. Yes. What's everyone else thinking about as they walk along this beautiful, beautiful scene?
Seren doesn't trust it.
Cool.
It seems unkempt in a way that it doesn't seem manufactured, but at the same time it feels too beautiful to be naturally occurring this close to such a heavily populated area. And I think Seren is trying to affect the area around him as little as possible, stepping gingerly through patches of brush and just trying to leave as little trace of his presence there as possible.
Cool. Billben, what are you thinking about?
I feel like Billben's just thinking about, on this walk, thinking about his contract deal that he's made inside of his head, and like really trying to think about, like, man, was that a good deal? Like, maybe it's more reflective on, was this the only way to save the Douse House? Was this going too far just to save something? Like, would there have been another way? And just kind of like thinking about more so his uncle and himself that has signed this contract, while also sort of bringing in the likes of his fellow adventurers into this situation. So he's kind of feeling like there's a bit of a weight on his shoulders now.
Cool.
So he's kind of having a reflective moment on that.
Cool. Billben, you reflect along this walk. Seren, you pay close attention, being untrusting of your space. Arthur, you forage. You do exactly what the person you're trying to meet is doing out here.
I think I'm feeling very excited, by the way, of like seeing such beautiful and pristine nature that feels very idyllic, and it doesn't feel like something I have encountered before I kind of got like pulled into everything. And it feels like a reminder of where I came from, and it just keeps reminding me of my sister.
Cool. As you continue along, the tree line starts to thin out. It seems like you're getting near the end of this long stretch. Not incredibly long. You know, you've been walking a little bit. As you trees start to thin out and you start to see the end, there's actually a little bit more sand overlapping onto the grass, kind of playing on top of each other. As you continue, you all start to hear, along with all the sounds, you hear a beautiful humming happening on the breeze. Can I have everyone make a wisdom saving throw for me?
Oh, you fucker! No! Wisdom's my worst. Wisdom's my worst.
No problem.
Shush.
That sounds really nice.
Billben rolled 13.
Cool.
9.
9.
Oh, yeah.
24.
Cool.
That
Dog.
sounds really
What is you-
good.
what do
I
you
bet there's
do?
more. I bet there's more mushrooms over there.
Yeah. You all hear this beautiful humming. Arthur, you are entranced by... actually, hold on one sec.
Ooh.
You have advantage on charm checks, don't you?
Do I? I am a. You would have
should.
to
I
remind me of that because
believe
that's
that is-
not in my
that should be a thing on
character
your
sheet.
Fey,
As a
touched
dwarf?
dwarf, you should have advantage.
Advantage?
On,
Okay, cool.
charm
Well, I
checks.
will re-roll.
Cool.
You're Fey touched?
I am.
It's a little homebrew dwarf.
Homebrew dwarf.
That makes me question this whole Fey father situation. Like,
I have been.
Feyfather never saw Arthur.
I've also
Okay,
been
okay.
incredibly forthright so far about my quote-unquote dialogue options. I am Fey touch. I just had a conversation
I've
about the
chosen
Feywild.
Fey in brackets.
Just
I
Fey
think,
in
for
brackets.
every
Yeah.
option.
I think Billben's player character just finally realized that you're Fey touched.
I am Fey touch.
He did get, he did
20
get that.
episodes
He did
later.
get that Feywild shard too. That was
Yeah.
like a specific
and,
gift.
And Woodhammer is intrinsically like Fey adjacent in this world. Yeah.
Yeah.
With advantage, it's an 11 now.
11.
Okay.
Is that a success?
Let me double check.
I feel like it's close.
Arthur, you start to feel yourself giving into some sort of yearning for this sound that you snap out of it.
Real good. I bet
the
there's
last
mushrooms
minute.
over there.
You continue to hear.
There's a mushroom over here.
You continue to hear this humming on the wind. What do you do?
I immediately cast Bless on all three of us.
Cool.
Nice. What could you what did that feel like? Did it feel like something was trying to take over my mind?
And it felt like something was trying to. It felt like you were trying to be drawn closer to the source of the sound.
Hey, group up.
All right, that felt. I just felt something in my head,
Yeah, I
like
know.
it was
Shh.
okay. I'm gonna.
Was
I
it
cast?
was it hot?
I cast mage armor on myself.
As you talk about things, you hear someone start whistling, and it's going away from you towards the water forward.
I think we should check this out. Because there were people around, and they might.
Yeah. Billben, get your helmet on.
We should be safe about this, but I think that also seeing Arthur casting mage armor was a more confident casting of magic than you've probably ever seen from him. But quite literally, it looked almost like he had to look at notes for a moment to do it, of following Oz's instruction to cast that on himself.
Meanwhile, Seren's casting of Bless was just his eyes for the briefest moment light up and flash, and he, without even perceivably moving his hands, you guys just feel a little bit of warmth in your chests.
Incredible.
We gotta move together.
Yep.
You all move. You follow the whistling as you crest the tree line. There's 45 feet between you and what turns into a more rocky shoreline again. You're on sand at the edge of grass right now. You see about 15 feet away from the edge of the coastline, you see an elven woman walking towards the water, hair pulled up with a nice sun hat on, and blouse tucked into pants with boots and gloves, and looks like a basket, and flying in
Does she look like she's been foraging?
Yeah. And
Fuck!
Flying in front of her, you see a beautiful yet grotesque, almost looks like a woman, but with vulture's wings flying in the air, singing a song. And you see two more of these women with their wings tucked back climbing up along the rock shore. I need everyone to
I
roll.
think that's Terrence, and I'll start shooting a firebolt at one
I
of
need
them.
everyone to roll
Good
initiative.
God. Just
Cool.
opening with a fireball.
Yeah, you crest the tree.
Firebolt, yes, yeah.
You crest the tree line, and the two harpies climbing up the rocks see you and let out a as they look like they are going to try to draw you in to attack more. I will get those initiatives. What are the initiatives?
I got a 19.
19.
So you crit.
No, I did for my feat for level 4. I did dexterity
nice,
resilient.
nice.
Yeah. So I did get a 19 on the die,
Perfect.
though. Previously, it would have
Rolling
been
zero.
a nat 20. Yeah.
Billben?
18, which is
yeah.
unprecedented for Billben.
18 for Billben. Seren?
Yeah.
Only a 4.
Seren with a 4.
Wow, that's Billben numbers.
Normally,
over there.
you're really high in initiative.
Just good roll. I only have a +2 to
I feel like
initiative.
you always roll well for initiative.
I also feel
I've
that.
been rolling well on everything else this session,
Yeah.
so I
Yeah.
had to
I've been rolling bad for everything else.
We get those initiative totals, and we will pick up there next time.
Oh,
No bards allowed.
God damn it.
man.
Heck yeah.
Dude, Breakwater is cool. Breakwater's
Also,
really
how is
fun.
Breakwater spelled? Is it BREAK
Exactly. No,
or
exact-
BRAKE water?
BREAK, like break.
Okay.
Because
There's
it's
two
spelled
breaks.
like break, BRAKE, because you can break on the water with a boat.
Yeah.
As
the brakes on the
symbol of the Breakwater Brigade does.
oh, sorry, your boat didn't stop. Why didn't you just break it, brother?
Yeah, hit the brakes, gang.
Why didn't you just break
Hey,
on the water?
I'm asking the questions that someone would have asked.
Someone's gonna ask. And so Billben can ask them so that you don't feel bad.
Yeah, that was Billben asking.
We did almost get into combat today. It's we're gonna have to save it for next session.
Fuck yeah.
Thanks for jumping into Breakwater with me today, gang. Yeah,
Cool.
for sure.
Fight some harpies, dude.
Yeah, that was fun. It's super fun. We play D&D every week, whether we're recording or not. So we get to do this every week, but
We do this regularly. But
fun to hop back into this campaign after a long hiatus. So, Bardic Conversations will come out in a day or two on Patreon. So if you're not already subscribed over there, go check us out on Patreon. Follow us on socials and stuff. And thanks for listening to the podcast. If this is your first episode past Northdale, awesome. Welcome. And if not, thanks for keeping up with us, gang.
For a quick perusal of all Billben xenophobic phrases, just check out the first 20 episodes.
And hey, if you've been listening since day one, Sean, Jake, thank you guys.
Andrew,
Sean, Jake, Drew, we love you guys.
If there's any others,
we also love everybody who's been listening, but you guys are fucking real-ass homies.
Hey, can we have an NPC called Sean Drake Drew?
Sean Jake Drew.
Sean Jake Drew.
Sean Jake Drew be added to like
First
a tavern
name
or something.
Yeah, we'll work it in there.
Second name Drake.
What do you think these harpies
Last
are named?
name Drew.
Oh no, the harpies.
All right, we'll check. All right, we'll catch you on Bardic Conversations, or we'll catch you next week here on the pod. Thanks for listening. Love you, Shay, and we'll see y'all next time.
Besos.
Hey, bye, All Stars.
Bye, All Stars.